All right, eighth grade, welcome to your first lesson of recorded video to help you. This is going to change the way that you do research paper because if you have a question at home when you're working on your source card, you can just find me online and you can find this video and hopefully all of your questions will be answered. We're going to take a look today at how to cite a book source. Now, you have in front of you, you should have this handy purple sheet where I have spelled it out for you step by step how to do this. We're going to go ahead and take a look at our book source. So first we have what kind of note card? There you go, I ruined it for you, the colored note card. And our first step is that we need to turn to the front pages. It's the page with a lot of writing. Okay, so I'm using the Maze Runner because we all know this book and we can take a look at it together. You're familiar with it. All right, so we can look here. We can either find our author on this first part here where it says by James Dashner, or of course, we've got it on our front cover as well. So what I do is I come to my colored source card, and number 2 tells me to write the author's last name and then the first name separated by a comma. So I can go ahead and write Dashner, comma, James. And then I'm also supposed to put a period after the name. Next, I need to write the title of the book and I need to underline it. So the title of the book is The Maze Runner. I underline it because that tells me that I'm going to need to italicize when I type. Anything that's underlined, when you type, you need to italicize. So I need to go ahead and put my period after my title. All right, step number 4 says find the city where the book was published. So I'm going to open back up to my front page with all of my writing on it, and I'm going to take a look through here and I'm looking for my city. So see if you can spot it on here as we're taking a look. I'll give you a second to see if you can locate it. Typically we want to check this page. Okay, so we can see, oh, all right. So this is published in the United States by Delacorte Press, an imprint of Random House Children's, a division of Random House Incorporated, New York. All right, so New York is my city where I am publishing. So I come back here to my lovely source card. Now take note when I'm going to write my next line, right? I'm going to indent in, and actually source cards are going to be double spaced when you type them out. So I'm going to skip a line. I'm going to indent in because it's reverse indenting. And I'm going to write New York. I don't need to write the state because New York is recognizable enough on its own. And then I need to put a colon after my city. Next, step number 5 asks me to find the publisher and write it on the card. So a lot of times the publisher is found in a couple of places. Sometimes you can find it on this front page here, like in the Maze Runner, Delacorte Press, or you can always find it on this page as well. So Delacorte Press is actually my publisher here, even though it's part of Random House, we would write the Delacorte Press. So after my colon, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to write in Delacorte Press. Then I'm also supposed to put a comma after the publisher. And next I need to find the year when the book was written. Now that's typically found again on this page, and a lot of times you will find where it says copyright and then the year after. So here we see copyright 2009. That's when the book was published, so that's what I need to record. So I have Delacorte Press, comma, and then I go ahead and I put 2009. And after I write the year, I put a period after it. And then because this is a print source, it's something that I can physically hold in my hands. I didn't find it online. I write the word print. And I put a period at the end. After I'm done with that, I go ahead and I write my last name and first initial in the upper right hand corner. So in my case, I'm writing Pittman B. And in the left-hand corner, I'm going to write the author's last name. So I'm going to write Dashner. This is the author of the source's last name that goes up here. Okay? So that is how you write a source card for a book. You also can see your example at the bottom there of the page.